Yo, this is Alex Mount for Destiny, and I want to welcome you back to another full body workout. So we start off with the reverse monster miniband bench press. And for those who don't know, the monster minis are 0.5 inches in width. So very, very thin, and it barely removes anything off the chest. So pretty much at lockout, you're holding like, let's say 95, 100% of the weight, and at the bottom, it gives you a slight little pop. Now I decided to throw on the slingshot for some extra shoulder protection and a little bit more pop as well to complement the reverse bands. And this is the name of the game. We're doing some volume work. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys very shortly why the volume has increased so dramatically on Naturally Enhanced. Okay, essentially, I got a very specific goal, and I've had to triple and actually quadruple my volume. So it's higher than ever before. So we're starting off with like 375, 4x5, and then we're going to move on to 1 rep max. So everything is pretty much pre-exhausted in the sense. And actually, I didn't even show you guys this, but I did 4 sets of 15 tricep pushdowns before doing this benching, okay? So as you can see, the volume is really increasing, even though this is still an intensity day. So this is set number 2 with 375. It's actually a very good exercise. And the other thing, right? Reverse band, depending on the tension that you use, is gonna be more specific to your raw bench. Like if you're messing around with the average and the strong, like to me it's more for geared powerlifting, shorter benching. But if you're going with the minis, monster minis, and then no more than the lights, to me that's gonna build your raw bench in a very intelligent fashion. It's building strength, not testing it. So that's that. Here's 415 pounds. This is an all-time PR. It was very hard at the lockout because, like I said, you're pretty much holding all the weight, and I was very happy with that. Now I'm gonna do some more presses. Before I do that, I decided to do the Matt Wenning extension. Now, Matt Wenning is an elite level powerlifter, and he actually uses the conjugate system, so he trains very West Side-ish, but some of his principles have been modified for raw lifters. And you know what? I'll take some of his words seriously because he's a strong guy and he knows what he's talking about. Lots of experience. And this is one of the special exercises that he does. Now, he does it with the bamboo bar, but I'm just doing with a standard Olympic, and I slap on these crazy bells, right? Now let me tell you something, right? This exercise right here is very, very strict. It's extremely good for building the lockout strength for your bench. It builds the triceps directly. You get a mad pump. It can also hurt your elbows though, but it's like, this is extremely, extremely strict. And I did 6 sets of 10 reps of these before moving on to the other presses. So definitely give this exercise a shot if you want to shock your tris into new growth. So yeah, now, like I said, we go on to the 2 board press, close grip with a pause. So basically, when you get a weight moving off your chest, typically like towards the middle or so, that's when the bar speed slows down and you gotta grind it through, right? Well, I believe that the 2 board press will teach you how to grind through because you're pausing. You're pausing in the middle with the close grip, which is actually very hard, and then you gotta lock it. Like, it's not easy to do. Trust me, 2 board press for, this is 4 sets of 10 with 225. Yeah, this exercise, right, after doing extensions is very hard to do. And that's the other benefit right there. If you can train yourself to be strong while your triceps are already fatigued, hence why I did 4 sets of 15 pushdowns and 6 sets of 10 extensions, then when you're in a relaxed state, like when you just walk into the gym no problem, you're gonna be good, okay? So that was set number 2. I actually didn't get the 10th rep. Set 3 was a lot better. I feel like I should just speed this up, but I'm not gonna speed it up. I'm just gonna show you guys so you know what's up, right? And yeah, man, this exercise will build the triceps, which is very important for benching. Obviously, pec and shoulders are very important as well, but that's why on my volume work, like on my volume days, I'm doing lots of dumbbell pressing, like extremely high volume dumbbell pressing, like 10 sets of 10, 6 sets of 20, shit like that, you know? So yeah, you gotta be intelligent with exercise selection. This, my friends, is building strength. I'm just trying to build the triceps and go through all the various movement patterns associated with raw benching, bruh. So, that's it for the last set. I'm now gonna move on to some trap bar deadlifts, as you may have seen me do the other day. So this is the standard weight, 135 pounds, nothing heavy. So we're just going up with that. Very good. For those who don't know, the trap bar actually adds 15 pounds, 20 pounds, depending on what you got. Mine is 65. It actually says 65 on it, and just to make sure, I weighed it using the scale. It came out at 65 pounds, so I'm happy with that. I take off the shirt because you know what? It's late at night. This workout was done at 2 a.m. And yeah, let's keep going. 425. You can see the bar speed is going good. Deep breath, brace, boom. And then finally, last set, 515 pounds, which you saw me upload as a video separately with the Dragon Ball Z song, which I was actually listening to during the set. So I speeded it up because you've already seen this particular video. You could watch it with the more epic song if you want. And that's it for the trap bar deadlift. I'm doing trap bar deadlifts because it complements the behind the back deadlift very well in terms of the biomechanics. It's a lot more quad dominant, and it's just a great lift. It spares the lower back. It's an awesome exercise. So yeah, now we move on to lat pull down and tricep push down superset. Okay, so I think I do 6 sets of 8 on the lat pull down, and then for the push downs I do 6 sets of 25. And everything that I'm showing you here, because I'm not going to show you every set, otherwise the workout will be like 20 minutes. I'm just going to show you the last set. So everything you can see here is the last set, all right? So that was the last set of my pull downs. It was like my body weight or so. And then this is the tricep push down, 6 sets of 25. But let me tell you, right? When you're doing board presses, reverse band bench, extensions, all that stuff, and then you go do push downs, your arms burn like hell. Like you could you see the pump? Look at the mass right near the elbow. You see that shit? I'm telling you, my triceps are getting really developed from this system. Okay, like I said, I quadrupled the fucking volume. I'm doing 300 pushdowns a session. And actually the day after, I went in the gym again and I did more pushdowns as my mini home workout / GPP. I did 300 extra pushdowns. So I'm doing 300 pushdowns 4 times a week for the most part. And I'm also doing a lot of machine rows and lat pull downs for traction and just more volume as a whole. You know, of course, I still do my cheat rows, but I'm doing a lot of machine rows as well, just to get some more pumping action in the back, okay? So it might seem a little bit weird that you see me do these rows, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is the second superset and the last superset of the workout. It's basically a seated cable row with a squeezing, and then you go on to the tricep push down, okay? So again, just trying to get some volume, and you're trying to mimic the movement pattern of the bench, okay? You're rowing the bar to your chest. That's all you're trying to do here. And then finally, here you go. The ultimate superset. You go basically you go 10 reps, right? And then you drop the weight down a little bit and you go another 10 reps. So again, just pumping out the triceps. Like in total, this comes out to 270 reps, right? When you factor in both the push down variations I showed you. But then because I did 4 sets of 15 at the beginning of the workout, that's another 60 reps. So it puts me at 330 reps total for the entire workout for the triceps. So yeah, that's all I'm trying to do here. I had to raise the volume for my triceps considerably, and it is what it is. If you want to have a strong press, you need to have strong triceps. That's going to raise your extensions. It's going to keep you injury free. It's just one of those things that you got to do. So that's pretty much it for the upper body portion. There was lots of rows, lots of tricep work. Now we move on to the final portion of the workout, which is the reverse hypers and the hanging leg raises. Now I chose the superset because both of them traction the spine. Okay, reverse hypers will build the posterior chain to a tremendous degree. It rotates the sacrum. And then the hanging leg raise will do the same thing. You're decompressing your spine by hanging off the bar, right? And then you're raising your knees towards your chest, which rotates the sacrum again. So all this stuff has injury prevention benefits. There's a method to my madness. I know some of you guys think that Alpha Destiny is an ego lifter, but trust me, that could not be further from the truth. If you see me doing heavy pulls, I will definitely be tractioning out my spine afterwards, and I'll do a lot of machine work, and I'll increase the volume for the areas that might, like if you don't develop, might lead to injury. So that's it for today's full body session. Again, the volume is increasing like crazy, but it's just part of the game. Next week, I'm going to start reducing it a little bit, and I'll try to get that footage in for you. So that's it. Give me your feedback down below, and I will talk to you all next time.